Hey folks, Michael Anthony here. Hope you're doing fantastic. We're going to get into some EFT, baby. So this EFT tapping session is going to be about New Year's resolutions. Specifically, it's been almost a month since the new year. 2023, Happy New Year, baby. But a lot of us set these New Year's resolutions, these intentions of goals and objectives, things we want to do, things we want to change about ourselves, our behaviors. And a lot of people fail or start to fail even just after a few weeks. So there's the excitement in the beginning, right? Leading up to the New Year's Day, where you're like, I'm going to make this change. I'm going to reach this goal. I'm going to create these objectives and I'm going to knock them off one by one. And so there's all this excitement about it. And then you even start off on the right foot, feeling really good about it, going after it. And it could be anything. It could be weight loss. It could be a change in your diet. It could be improving your relationships. It could be certain goals that you're aiming for, right? Maybe eliminating coffee. Maybe just doing better at your job or pursuing a business. Writing a book. It could be anything, right? It doesn't matter. There's the excitement in the beginning, and then within a few weeks, the excitement kind of wears off, right? You lose that initial dopamine hit that you get in the beginning when you're excited to pursue it. And so many of us fall back into our old ways, our old habits, our old self, back into that comfort zone. And it's so hard to pull us back out of that, right? We have a hard time motivating ourselves, getting that excitement back. And so in order to ensure that you stay on track and meet your goals and change your behaviors and establish new habits, it takes time. It takes dedication and persistence. Some people can get so emotionally vested in a goal that they hit the ground running and they don't stop. They hit their goals, they continue going and expanding. We all know people who've done that. Other times, if you don't have such a huge emotional investment, and maybe you do it first, you're really excited about it, but within a few weeks, that excitement wears off. And so you have to have a solid framework as to why you're doing what you're doing. Why do you want to change a certain behavior? Why do you want to get healthier or leaner or more athletic or more successful or whatever it might be? The why is what keeps you there. It has to be incredibly important to you in order to be successful and to stay on track so that it becomes a habit. Once you get to a certain point, it does become habitual and easier. But a lot of people don't make it to that point. There's the old saying that it takes 21 days to form a new habit. It actually takes more like 63 days based on actual research. Caroline Leaf talks about this book in her book, Cleaning Up Your Mental Mess. She talks about establishing new habits, following a very particular protocol she put together called Leaf Mind Management. It takes about 63 days. Some people, it's going to take that long, maybe even 90 days. Other people might be able to do it right at the get-go, right? Because it's going to depend on how emotionally invested you are. So with that all said, let's hop in and start tapping on these New Year's resolutions and bringing the excitement back and staying on course. If you've fallen off course, let's get you back on course. Let's get excited about it. Let's create some greatness, baby. All right, here we go. Even though I've been having a hard time sticking to my New Year's resolutions, and feel free to put in whatever your New Year's resolutions are. I'm just going to say New Year's resolutions. I choose to love, honor, and accept myself right now. And even though I feel like the excitement has worn off, I've lost my motivation to pursue these goals, to pursue these New Year's resolutions. And I want that excitement back. I want to feel excited about reaching new goals, establishing new habits, and creating greatness in my life. And I choose to love, honor, and accept myself right now. And even though I've had a really hard time sticking to these New Year's resolutions this year, I feel like I'm falling off track. I'm losing momentum. And I don't like the way that feels. I choose to love, honor, and accept myself right now. I'm losing momentum. I'm losing motivation. I was so excited about my New Year's resolutions. I even visualized how successful I was going to be with these New Year's resolutions. 2023 was going to be the year that I meet and exceed my resolutions. It hasn't even been a month yet, and I'm already falling off track. Maybe I'm not good enough to achieve my goals. Maybe I'm not smart enough. All of my old habits and limiting beliefs are creeping back in, and they're preventing me from staying on track. All of this frustration, year after year, I set these New Year's resolutions. And a month later, I'm back to my old self. My old habits, my old routines, all the old beliefs that held me back. And I don't even know why. Why do I do this to myself? Every new year, I sabotage myself. I set these amazing goals and resolutions only to fall off track, back into my old comfort zone, back to being my old self. It's become a habit for me to not succeed at my New Year's resolutions. It feels like I've been doing this year after year. So why even bother? Why even bother? I am not good enough. I'm not disciplined enough. I'm not motivated enough. All this lack of discipline and motivation. All this lack of desire. I'm just not good enough to stay on track with my New Year's resolutions. I feel like a victim. I am sabotaging myself and I feel like a victim. Poor me. Poor me. Maybe I'll just go back to being my old self. Unhealthy, unhappy, because I'm just not good enough to stay on track. Maybe I should just keep beating myself up, because I sabotage myself every year. Why can't I reach these goals I want to reach? Why can I not establish these new behaviors I want to establish? What is wrong with me? Why do I keep sabotaging myself? Year after year, why do I even put myself through this process? Maybe it's time to break the cycle. The cycle of constant self-sabotage and victim mentality. Maybe I should stop feeling bad for myself and take some action. Take some action towards my desires, my dreams, my New Year's resolutions. They're obviously important for me. I set the resolution, the intention at the beginning of the year. So why can't I stay on track? It's time to break this cycle right now. Because it's all just a big lie. I've been telling myself lies for years. I tell myself that I want to meet and exceed these goals. And then I sabotage myself by playing a victim, being unworthy of reaching these goals. Maybe it's time to let go of this underlying theme of inadequacy. This underlying theme of being unworthy. Maybe it's time to let that all go. Because they are all just lies. Perpetual lies I've been telling myself for years. I've been lying to myself. I've been holding myself back. And in the words of Brad Yates, self-sabotage is a misguided form of self-love. I've been holding myself back in order to protect myself because I love myself. It's uncomfortable to pursue new goals, new dreams, new desires. And I'm just trying to protect myself and love myself thoroughly. Well, it's time for violent action, extreme patience, and enthusiasm about my goals, my resolutions, and my dreams. I choose to release any and all desires to self-sabotage myself in order to protect myself. I love that part of me that wants to protect me. But it's time to put that away. Now, if I have a reason to protect myself in the moment, such as in a dangerous situation, I choose to allow that part of me to stand up and shout. But 99% of the time, I'm not in any danger. And I'm free to create the life of my dreams. So I choose to put that side of me away that wants to constantly protect me. And I choose to allow myself to be uncomfortable. Because that will allow me to grow, expand, and create greatness. I am choosing to continue with my New Year's resolutions, full of enthusiasm, full of joy. I choose to allow all those limiting beliefs that have held me back for so long to just drift away. I'm allowing them to drift away. I choose to allow myself to regain the motivation and momentum towards achieving and exceeding my New Year's resolutions. I am strong, worthy, and capable. I am strong, worthy, and capable. I am strong, worthy, and capable right now. I'm allowing myself to meet and exceed my New Year's resolutions. I'm allowing myself to be excited about it once again. I'm allowing the excitement to generate from deep within me and to explode like a volcano of joy and love. I am my New Year's resolutions. I am in control of who I am and what I want. And I'm allowing myself to continue to be on track towards those resolutions that I've created. And I choose to love myself. In body, mind, heart, and spirit. All right, folks. I hope that helped. Keep tapping on it. Keep tapping on it. Find out what comes up for you. Tap through it. Keep on track. All right, I'll see you next time.